Useless. I didn't opening box of Adepti-Trix.
New punch.
Wings of darkness!
Welcome
Come,
here.
sever night.
Life goes on.
Time for retribution! How regretful. Evil conquering! Here! Worthless! Worthless!
By royal decree.
Go.
Burn!
Better than nothing. We'll need more where that came from.
boring!
Add Astro. Thank you for
Ugh, it's you. The uncultured swamp.
Hey, you potty mouth! What's your problem?
The way you don't.
Greatest beast tamer of all? Ha! That's...
You keep tell. Storm their front line and take them down!
Let's finish this with a water balloon meteor strike!
Hey! No backing down! We fight to the end! can't be happening! I trained my fungi non-stop! Maybe I should have been harder on them.
Well, we beat him, but somehow Paimon...
Traveler, Paimon, I made it through.
That's amazing, Layla! You reached your goal!
I heard you won against the unstoppable Hardy Two Blades, but you don't seem too happy.
It's just that... he was really mean. He said some weird thing.
I see what you mean. Yeah, somehow Beast Tamers like him make me feel... Yeah, he clearly doesn't know anything about Hania. He's just making assumptions about what she's like, based on a vague impression, and even trying to... Also, he's so cruel to his shroom buddies when they could have been friends.
Right! You have the right mindset, Layla. If only everyone was like you, this whole tournament would feel a lot...
But it's only because I'm not aiming as high. I just want to be able to take Twirly Whirly back to live with me. Oh, looks like the next fight is you against me. Let's just try to enjoy ourselves.
All right, time to see who's the strongest fungi. Twirly Whirly or Bongo Head. Loser buys dinner for the winner.
Whatever deal this is, you seem very happy about it. Did I miss anything big while I was gone?
Miko, you're back! Finally! You snuck off without saying anything last time, so we didn't get to tell you about the evidence we...
Yes, well, it's been quite the ordeal for me too. I only entered this tournament for a bit of fun, but now I've ended up in the semi-finals. I've barely had any time at all to spend with Sokka and the others gathering source material. I'm sure you two will have a wonderful time in your fun and friendly match. I, on the other hand, have to take mine a little more seriously.
Yeah, who knew it'd get to this point? Miss Yai...
Look on the bright side. Maybe Miko will help us defeat Hania. But that means we won't get to show Hania the error of her ways ourselves. Whatever.
I'm feeling nervous, but excited at the same time. You don't have to go easy on me. Twirly Whirly and team have weathered plenty of tough challenges already, and they know how to put up a good fight. So you and your shroom buddies can give it your all.
Well then, prepare for battle, Layla and Twirly!
Twirly, quick! Do the thing! The wind vortex!
Layla and Twirly Whirly are like a well-oiled machine! We gotta step up our game!
the best show I've seen so far, Twirly Whirly. Thank you all. Twirly Whirly and I went out with a bang. Any other opponent, and we might be feeling a little
You did really well too, you know. Felt like we were one wrong move away from a very mushy bongo. Just letting the fungi do their thing and enjoying the match with no pressure to win. It was a good feeling. If only every match could be as carefree as that. Meanwhile, Miko's... Huh? It's over already? Then why is the atmosphere so heavy?
Your match is over too? You took your time. I'm assuming it was a close call.
You sound way too relaxed for someone who just fought in the semifinals. Bet it was the lock in the...
Yes, ours was as far from a close call as you could get. All it took was a few short... to be beaten by Hania.
Huh?
What? You think this is funny? Am I a joke to you?
Far from it, Hania. I know full well how serious you are about all this from your ironclad determination. That said, if you continue down this path and find that it leads somewhere quite different from what you had hoped, what will become of that ironclad determination then?
That's not your concern.
Running away so soon?
Miss Yai lost the match, but why is Hania the one who seemed upset?
The situation gets more interesting with each development. Blitzara injured Pyro 1 soon after the match started, and Hania was clearly quite distressed. I simply pointed out that she's still deceiving herself, and her defenses began breaking down. She's more fragile than I'd imagined.
You mean, Hania isn't as heartless as she tries to make herself out to be? So she...
Right answer. Now's our chance to get through to her. You, my little friends, are the...
But Hania's long gone now! Where should we look for her?
Well, right now, I'm sure she must be wondering what it is that has made her suddenly... The answer lies with the three of you. I'm sure you all know where she's gone to.
The place where I first met the Traveler in Paimon?
Good point. It was when Layla mentioned her plan to bring her shroom buddies back home with her that Hania's mood... Let's catch up with Hania and set things straight!
You should stay here, little Layla. I understand that you want to help Hania, but she's not the kind of person you're good at...
That's true. And if I said something that struck a nerve again, I'd only make things worse. Plus, you guys move pretty fast.
Well, what are you waiting for, little one? Oh, my, you've been busier than I thought. In return, I give you a blessing from me. Good luck. I'll share my thoughts the next time we meet.
Hania should be around here somewhere. Pyro 1 follows her everywhere. We should be able to track her down through its elemental traces. Search the area with elemental sight.
How did you find me here?
We Twins' tracks. We're a little worried about you. Wait a second.
The irony, I know. And I'd probably be enjoying it if Pyro 1 were any other animal than a fungi. The next time we meet will be in the finals. Whatever you have to say, save it for if you beat me. The Fox Lady said you might say that. You're pure of heart. You wouldn't understand if I tried to explain. So here, read this.
What is it?
These are my ancestors' records. They were attacked by a horde of fungi in the rainforest. Many people were seriously injured. There was nothing exceptional about this incident at the time, and it certainly never made it into any official records. But my family have been reading.
So, that's what happened. Yeah, and anyway, doesn't your family's experience make this tournament...
It's not as simple as turning bad fungi into nice fungi with the Wisdom Orb. Plenty of scholars have experimented with, but every one of them failed, gave up, and moved on. Even this new Wisdom Orb can only suppress the fungi's aggressive nature On top of that, the orb's intellectual boost makes the fungi unnaturally strong. Too much elemental energy in one place is not a good idea, especially for people in poor shape already.
Wait, Layla's been coughing a lot lately.
As you'll be well aware by now, all Cautilia cares about is his precious research. He just wants to expand. Meanwhile, Alhingen's taking advantage of the situation. Impressed by Cautilia's research, he invested a huge... I don't trust either of them, period. I don't believe highly aggressive creatures like the fungi can coexist with humans. But I'm just another retired... All I can do is play by their rules until victory is mine. Then I'll fight for the outcome I'm hoping for, and keep them from getting their way. I initially had a sliver of hope that you might help me in my endeavors. Guess that was pretty naive of me. But it doesn't matter what you think about all this, or what you think of me. This notebook is just a relic from my past now. Do whatever you want with it, because come the day of the final, I'm going to declare the execution of all fungi, including Pyro 1. It's time to say goodbye to the past.
That didn't go as planned. Well, there's only one option left. Didn't Hania mention something about other researchers in the past trying to stop the damage caused by fungi too? There should be more information in this. These look like research notes. Guess Hania's answer. This section looks super complicated. The handwriting is really bad, and wait, some of these look familiar though. Oh, that's right. Alright, let's put them side by side. Go through carefully. A capturing device and a withering potion. So that's how it went down. The fungi only attacked Hania's ancestors because of what that potion did to them. Also, if floral jelly is just an improved version, he's basically giving someone else's invention a new name and passing them off as his own. He's a big fat Why is Cautilia so eager to get people to use the Wisdom Orb anyway? We gotta warn Alhingen. As for Hania, she has no idea that the fungi only attacked her ancestors because they were under the potion's influence. No. Oh, don't worry, Bongo Head. Paimon knows you're not gonna turn evil because of some floral jelly. You stayed a very... Whoa! You can understand what Paimon's saying? Oh, wow! You're getting smarter! Huh? Since when? Oh, Paimon didn't even notice. Does that mean Bongo Head is hanging out with us by choice right now? See? Hania was wrong after all. The fungi aren't gonna lose control this time. Some fungi Oh, Hania did make one good point, though. The Wisdom Orb has its limits. Paimon was really hoping Bongo Head could join us for the rest of our journey. Isn't there a way? Yeah, it's a a shame, but we still have some time before the final. Should we report Cautilia to the Academia? True. For him to have made it this far, he must have been planning for a long time. If he caught wind of our plans to expose him, whatever else happens, we have to give it our all on the day of the final. Let's beat Hania and knock... We have to defeat Hania, make her see the light, and expose Cautilia!
Ladies and gentlemen, after some fierce competition in the round so far, we arrive at long last at the final of the Nilut Pala Cup. If the winner of the final round makes it through the ultimate trial, they will acquire my entire...
Huh. Cautilia isn't here today. Nico? Layla? You're here!
Much as I expected. Holding off on reporting Cautilia to the Academia seems like a sensibly cautious decision at this stage.
Yeah, we can't afford to let our guards down now. We gotta fight Hania first, the strongest beast tamer out there. And we still have... Oh, how are we gonna get...
The answer should be quite obvious, but take all of our fungi and defeat her fair and square. Force her to let go of her...
I believe in you guys. I know you'll be able to get her to come around.
Ah, yeah! Bongo Head, Twirly Whirly, and Pizzara! The tightest power trio in all of Shroomdom! With your powers combined, winning this fight...
The day has finally arrived, Traveler and Paimon. I warned you not to get emotionally attached to the fungi. But it seems like you haven't changed one bit. In which case, this match will be a short one.
Yeah! When we send Bongo Head and Bunnies into action, it's like clockwork, and we ain't about to stop ticking!
Time to show you how a real beast tamer fights. Your feeble strategy... Torch them all!
We have no choice. Let's use Electrifying Water Bubble!
Don't worry, Pyro One. Pyro 1, why did you hold back?
Don't blame Pyro 1, Hania. And don't force yourself to do something you don't want to. You started having second thoughts when Pyro 1 got... You never met a well-matched opponent until you fought Miko, and now us had you. So you never had to put... When you saw one of your fungi get injured for the first time, you realized you felt compassion.
Compassion? You really think I feel anything for these fungi?
Hania, you grew up listening to terrible tales about the horrors of fun, but that doesn't mean that you should just treat a buddy who stands by you here as your arch enemy. We fight off fierce fungi all the time, and we always used to think of them as monsters too. The whole reason we entered this tournament is because we didn't want fungi causing any... But after meeting Bongo Head, we realized that if you just give them some time and treat them well, at the very least, treat fungi like they're on your side, not as your...
Enough! Don't patronize me. In case you've forgotten, this match isn't over yet. Pyro 1, release the explosion!
Alright, you sobering splash to the face and defeat Hania once and for all!
Give it your all, Pyro 1! Show them what you're truly made of! I failed. Just before the most important... You two, you were the only ones who could stop me. But how would...
Hania, as we agreed, you have to hear us out, but let's put that aside for now. Can we bring Pyro 1 along?
Pyro 1? You want to take it with you?
Yep. We want to pass the ultimate trial with everyone's fungi side by side. Bongo Head, Twirly... We looked through your notebook that day after we spoke to you, and it cleared up a lot of things. Wisdom orbs come with health risks to some people. This tournament shouldn't have been promoted so widely, and there are... However, by making constant improvements to the Wisdom Orb and using it for friendly communication...
Fine, if that's what you want. I lost, so I don't get to call the shots.
Cheer up, Hania. Paimon should... That's right. You'll see things differently after you know...
I just had to say, what a magnificent duel. A battle between competing philosophies, as well as a showdown between two top beast tamers.
Alhingen? What are you doing in the arena?
Why, I'm here to witness the final duel, and the winner's spectacular performance in the ultimate trial. Come now. Traveler, Paimon, it's time to prove yourselves.
What's going on here? Why are the Fatui everywhere? Alhingen, the arena's been taken over by bad guys. We'll deal with them. Get yourself to safety. Wait a second. Where is the exit?
The Traveler is correct. Nothing gets past you, does it? In which case...
Wait, this is all wrong. Isn't this the ultimate trial? Cautilia's supposed to be the villain. He was just using this term...
Not far off. You're right about Cautilia's motive. So I bought his loyalty and organized this tournament to expand the reach of his technology. Though I must say...
So, you weren't being fooled by Cautilia. It was you using him! This whole time you were just another lousy Fatui! Oh, now Paimon's mad! So much for warning you about Cautilia! Boglehead, get him!
Oh, look at you! I've got
Twirly whirly, what's What's going on?
Cautilia added a handy little back door in the wisdom orbs. As soon as I send the command, all fungi under their control...
So, this whole tournament, it was just an elaborate ploy to get other people...
Very impressive. You hit all the key notes there. I hold the tournament a few times. My accomplishments will eclipse those of my other comrades. And then, my dear... But now, I think I might go one step further. Getting rid of you would be doing a major service for all the Fatui, from the foot soldiers to the harbingers. I'll just say it was a tragic accident. You placed too much trust in the funk. Once this domain's sealed off, no one will ever find you. After that, I'll invest even more into this tournament in the name of honoring your memory.
You selfish, double-crossing monster! How could you? Paimons are just about enough from you, mister! You'll never get away with this. What are we gonna do? You don't have any weapons on you, and our shroom buddies won't...
Take your time. Pit fungi against fungi, and I accept that our actions thus far have not...
Use your something, anything, water balloon, wake everyone up! Bongohead, are you okay?
This isn't right. I've activated the backdoor command 3 times now on the floor. His Cautilia...
Oh dear, the poor thing still hasn't realized. The technology in the Wisdom Orb does make fungi more obedient to their beast tamers, but all it does to achieve this is suppress some of their basic instincts, the trust that these 4 fungi place in their beast tamers, and the bond they now share.
Yai, Miko! You broke the...
Please, you thought your crude replicas could keep me out? Not to mention that shoddily designed backdoor command. Did you honestly believe that no one would notice the litany of vulnerability?
Curses!
Miko, Layla, and Hania too!
Elhingen, so this was all you're doing! Whatever threat the fungi might pose, your nefarious ambitions are the
Come on, Miss Yai. Let's go help them.
Easy now, Layla. All that's left for us to do now is to watch and wait. The bond of companionship is not something so easily... Blitzara, you haven't completed your mission yet. You're not thinking of giving up now, are you?
Huh? Look!
Is this the moment Miss Yai said we were waiting for? Twirly Whirly, I believe in you. Take this crook down.
The backdoor command is wearing off. They're all returning to normal.
Still doubting what your heart tells you, Hania? You're afraid. Afraid to accept that the fungus you treated as a pawn now trusts you completely. But don't keep your fungus waiting much longer. Look, now...
Pyro 1, are you really waiting for me? I'm sorry. I've been so... Go. Do what you have to do.
Well, one way or another, it looks like all the fungi have returned to their senses. Great! Shame on you, Elhingen! You're about to pay...
Hold the line! And keep your head...
You're not going anywhere!
Shouldn't get careless. Don't be a killjoy! We've only just begun.
Freshness preserved.
Detoxifying heat. Harden up. Roasting fry. Take. This was well done. You can't run. Well, can't run. This calculation is disgusting. This was well done. You need to hurry up. Roasted fry. Roasted fry! Fuel's clogged!
You'll get frostbite. Now you're not going anywhere.
Don't be a killjoy! You've only just begun! Shouldn't get careless.
It's time for a flashback. Frozen.
Hard enough. Eat it, run!
Victory is within our grasp! Bago has given Water Mama final justice!
This one's well done. What a rodent's run. That seemed to work. You need to hurry up. This one's well done. Use this first. You need to hurry up. Roasting to fries. Take cover. You need to hurry up. This one's well done. Roasted fry. An unfortunate fault.
Beaten by a few measly...
Miko, why didn't you stop him?
Oh, I'm just a tourist. As far as I'm aware, I don't have the authority to... Still, you needn't worry. He won't escape. You'll see once you get back to the...
Ah, cryptic. You're from the Corps of 30!
By order of the General Mahamatra, we're here to arrest Elhingen for grave crimes and Kautilya for academic misconduct. The General Mahamatra has been watching Kautilya closely for some time. The General Mahamatra wrote a letter for the two of you. Please, take a look.
So Sino has been keeping an eye on this competition too! He and his people must have been secretly investigating if this...
All right, we'll take the suspects away now. The area will be unattended while we're gone.
You might think this is over, but mark my words. You haven't seen the last of me. Or Master Dottore!
Oh, quit while you're behind, loser! Have fun in prison, you Fatui lowlife! Wait, Sino mentioned that he used our evidence, so is that where Miko was going after the last...
Oh, please, spare me that look. I didn't sign up for any of this. I'm supposed to be After the round of 16, I simply took a walk around Sumeru City with my editors. I did have a very brief conversation with the General Mahamatra, but only because he happened to be passing by at the time. The evidence you gathered was the key to solving this case.
The more you try playing it down, the more confusing it all sounds.
Anyway, now that the organizer and the sponsor have both been arrested, what should...
The rules still stand. These little ones won the tournament and passed the ultimate trial, which means they'll be taking Elhingen and Kautilya's place. From now on, everything about this tournament will be up to these two to decide. And after all the experience they've gained, I'm sure they are more than up to the task.
Lady Kitsune told me everything. The fungi that attacked my ancestors were out of control because they'd gone berserk. Everything I thought I knew about the fungi was based on...
Huh? We didn't get to say anything! Miko!
If by that you mean thank you, Miko, then you're welcome.
You don't have to say anymore. I was too close-minded. I know that now. But now I've seen the truth with my own eyes. Even without the wisdom or... I hold my hands up. I was wrong. You're well within your...
Punishment? What do you take us for? Sure, you said some pretty scary... Wait, actually, having... Alright, Paimon's got it. Let's go tell everyone else what we came up with. Ahem. Oh, this is Paimon's first time speaking. Paimon and the Traveler are super happy that we were lucky enough to win this tournament and even expose a criminal conspiracy while we were at it. Now, they may have thrown the organizer and the sponsor in jail, but...
Yes! That's what I'm talking about! Woo-woo!
That's a good call.
However, unfortunately, the wisdom orbs currently have a harmful effect on their surrounding environment. So they pose a... So, for the sake of everyone's well-being, over the coming days, we recommend that everyone entrust their fungi, but you won't be away from them for too long, while Hania takes care of your fun. And of course, this tournament was so much fun. So once the technical issues are all sorted out, and we're...
Oh, so that's my punishment.
Think of it more as a reward for being the runner-up.
Don't think of it that way, Miss Hania. Spending time with shroom buddies is actually really fun. Right, Twirly Whirly? I'm gonna miss you, Twirly Whirly. Take good care of my best shroom buddy.
Traveler. Paimon.
Come on, Hania. We announced the official decision with everyone watching. You better look...
Yeah, don't worry. I get it. As a beast tamer, I accept your proposal. I will do my utmost to care for these...
Now, those sound like the words of... Anyway, let's spend some final quality time with our shroom buddy.
Paimon, Bongo Head, over here.
Hey, Layla! Have you and Twirly Whirly been having fun these past few days?
Definitely. With Twirly Whirly helping me carry my luggage, we could go camping really far away, and I got to see the sky. Although, I've tried making almost everything on my food list now. It would be great if the improved wisdom orb allowed us to communicate directly with the fungi.
Paimon's never seen you in such good spirits, Layla. You spoke a lot more than usual just now, and you're still full of life.
I think I might have overexerted.
Oh? You're...
Miko, you're not leaving our...
Oh, my needs for amusement have been more than met. Thanks to your help, our little Yes, I think I might ask Soka.
True. It all makes... Why didn't you expose Alhingen right away, though? Why wait for the...
Going for the big reveal right at the beginning would have been an anticlimax of the most literal kind. I wanted to see how you'd react in a situation like this. And I thought that the story between you and the fungi would follow a master... From a certain point of view, it seems fitting...
Paimon's getting confused again.
Oh, that's enough chatting for now. I'll leave Blitzara in your hands. Remember to take good care of it. I hope you really give this a good shot, you and Hania. The future of this highly entertaining tournament depends on the decisions you make from now on.
Hello, all. I've collected all the other contestants' Say hello to everyone, Kindlejoy. That's Pyro One's new name. When I saw how well behaved if I just let go of my preconceived notions about...
I'm so glad Hania had...
Yeah! Even though Paimon...
I will commit to giving these gentle...
I guess it's... Go on, Twirly Whirly.
But Zara, Miko will be back to visit with high five, Bongo Head!
I hope that the day when humans and fungi can live... I believe in you all. You'll make it happen. I look forward to the good news.
Eyes.
Midnight Phantasmagoria.
Sacred name, Fortune Preserver.
Reduced to just standing around. How absurd.
Didn't keep you waiting, did I? Let's play. Yahoo! Sure, I'll play you another tune. But it'll cost you an apple.
What shall we do? Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember. But where are those who ship? Boats are made for transferring commodities back and forth.
I want to help.
Wheel of life. This is how it...
You called? Worthless!
Heal thyself. May the glory of the Prinzessin bring light to this world.